Well, hey guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Wanted to do a group video. I'm going to go through some of these different platforms that I'm in. Actually take you through my morning routine. You can look over my shoulder as I jump into these different platforms and do some withdrawals. Talk about some rug pulls. I think I got wrecked yesterday, which is which is funny. It's crazy, but we'll talk about that in this video. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Of course, it goes without saying that I am not a financial advisor. Never take anything I say as financial advice. If you are going to get into any of these platforms, guys, make sure you do your own research and due diligence and only put in what you can afford to lose, guys. Risk capital only. Every single one of these platforms carries risk, some more riskier than others. But make no mistake about it, they all carry risk. There is no such thing as a risk-free platform. I have people messaging me all the time saying, hey, where can I put some funds in that is guaranteed? Where can I put some funds in where there's no risk? What's the best platform to put funds in that, I'm gonna make money? I don't know, right? I mean, these platforms are all risky. So, that's why we tell people all the time, only put in what you can afford to lose, and then make it a point that you're withdrawing out your initial deposit. And once you pulled out your initial deposit, your seed capital, compound to the moon. Do what you want to do, but at least pull your funds out if possible. That way, if something does go sideways, because we could never predict that, at the very least, you're whole, right? All right, we'll talk about that on another video. Guys, make sure you're following me on Telegram as well. I will leave a link for that down below. There are some platforms that I'm in, as you guys know, that are private platforms. We're not allowed to talk about them in public. We can't post about them on YouTube or make videos. So all my updates for those platforms are inside of our Telegram. So make sure you're following us over there. And also, I do post about some of these other public platforms. Anything that comes up throughout the course of the day, we're usually posting updates there. If there's a Zoom that's coming up, I'll post a link to a Zoom so you can attend it if you are interested in that particular platform. Just jump into our Telegram. That way you get up to date information. And of course, if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the little bell icon so you'll get notified straight away whenever I do a brand new video. All right. So that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Quick update on Transact card. I know this is not a crypto platform per se, but it's a cool tool to have. You're going to be swiping your card anyway, right? Every day you're swiping your card for gas. You're going to McDonald's or Chick-fil-A, or you're going to 7-Eleven, you're at CVS, you're buying stuff on Amazon, you're swiping your card all day long. Why not accrue Z-Bucks and take those Z-Bucks, go to their marketplace called Z Club, and exchange your Z-Bucks for goods. Now, again, the Z Club you see right now that's live in their back office is not the Z Club you're going to see when they launch in November. Right now, it's in beta phase. They want people to go in there and buy stuff so they can work out any kinks. But by the time this thing launches in November, they have their launch event in Las Vegas. When they launch in November, that Z Club is going to be revamped. It's going to have a whole bunch of stuff, brand names. That's why you can accrue Z-Bucks now if you don't want to spend it and use it later. Again, it's $1. Every dollar you spend, you get a Z-Buck. Actually, right now there's a promotion where every dollar you spend, you get 2 Z-Bucks. So this is a no-brainer. Like when I first saw this, I said, okay, I'm gonna use this anyway because I swipe my card all day long. You're probably the same. Why not double and in this case triple your buying power because they're giving out 2 Z-Bucks for $1. So Transact card, again, only caveat is it's US members only. Will they expand internationally? That's what they said in the future. I don't know, but right now they're just focused on the US market right now until they launch in November. So I think right now there's a couple thousand people that already have the card. They're using it. If you jump into their Facebook group, or their Telegram, there's people posting all day long of stuff that they're doing with their card. It's pretty cool. And yeah, this is like I said, a very cool tool to have. Because again, you can attach it to, you know, like I said, you're using your bank card anyway. You're using your debit card anyway. You probably have it linked to your Coinbase account. You're buying crypto with it. You're buying travel. You're buying flights. You're using it for all sorts of things. Why not accrue Z-Bucks? So I'll leave a link for this down below. But yeah, pretty excited about it. All right, let's jump into these passive platforms, guys. Let's first start with Drip. This is the cornerstone of our portfolio. It has been now for 2 years. drip dipping right now. It's at 21 cents. It's going to move around. That's the way it goes. But yeah, the faucet's still doing its thing, 1% a day till you hit 365%. What people are waiting on right now is this right here. It's the DDD contract. So again, it's Thursday as I make this video. So, will it launch this week over the next 24 hours or so? Who knows? We'll see. I don't know when supposedly there's going to be a countdown that starts. Once they do a countdown, at least that's how Forex has always launched his different projects. Once the countdown starts, whether it be 24 hours or 48 hours, then we can expect, the launch at that time. So we'll see what happens. I know they're, working out a couple of things. When it comes, it comes. I've had a few people message me saying, hey, when is DDD going to come? I don't know. I mean, I don't have any control over that. I'm waiting just like everybody else. But while we wait, obviously the faucet is working perfectly fine. Animal Farm is working perfectly fine. All these other platforms that I'm going to talk about in this video, it's taking up my time. It'll launch when it launches. And when it does, best believe I'm going to be going in pretty heavy because, again, it's a cool way to not only support the ecosystem at the price of drip, but it's a cool way to gamify the faucet, right? It says here, win big by depositing or sacrificing a little in drip, drop, draw, the layer 2 protocol for drip. Players will help lock away drip in the faucet, reduce minting, deflate circulating supply, increase reservoir liquidity, and increase their own drip deposits simply by participating regularly. And again, you can potentially win a jackpot. I think there's 6 winners in every jackpot. I think there's 4 or 6, rounds a day. I forget. I got to review the white paper. But by the way, the white paper is right on the website. Scroll down. If you go right here, you'll be able to download the DDD white paper. You can take a look at it. But yeah, when this thing launches, it's going to be, it's going to be a lot of FOMO. There's a lot of people waiting on this. And again, you can potentially come in with a little bit and then get a max wallet. I mean, it's possible. I'm not saying that it's going to happen for you or it's going to happen for me, but it's possible. And even if you don't win the jackpot, if you're in the faucet, if you're a holder of drip, if you're in the ecosystem, you indirectly win because of what I just said, right? Locks drip in the faucet, reduces minting, et cetera, et cetera. So again, this will come when it comes. We're all waiting for it. But in the meanwhile, the faucet is doing its thing, paying out 1% now for over 2 years. Also, the Animal Farm doing its thing. Again, I'm just kind of parked in here. My dogs and pigs are just parked in the farms and the pools, and we're just scraping BUSD and BNB dividends. So again, Animal Farm continues to do its thing. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Pulse. Let's take a look at, I don't really look at the price of Pulse anymore. I just kind of let it do its thing. I'll check every now and then, but right now it's green, it's way down from where it was. So, it's kind of a wash, but, it's green right now. Pulse is at 4.84% over the last 24 hours. Pulse X, 6.25. Again, while the price is kind of doing its thing, you got to figure out ways to make money with it, right? So instead of just letting it sit in your wallet and just do nothing, but you stare at it and look at the price go up and down, you got to find ways to make money. And this is what we talked about yesterday, Pulse Rate. This is a DApp on the Pulse chain. Let's look at the TVL, right? So it's a fork of two, right? Not saying that this is risk-free. There's certainly, risk involved. But you can see that the TVL is growing at a rapid pace. When we did our video yesterday, it was at 1.7 million, I think. Something like that, 1.7 million. Just a little over 24 hours, or not even 24 hours later, 2.5 million. So it grew by 800,000 in TVL. I mean, this thing is moving at a rapid pace. Obviously, I think they launched 6 new pools yesterday, so that obviously helped spike the TVL. But you can see here, let me scroll down here. This is not my wallet, by the way. This is a demo wallet here. I don't have my actual wallet connected right now to this. It's on a different laptop. But if I go to staking, let me see here. Yeah, my main wallet isn't hooked up here. 1 second. All right, so if I go to staking, you can see here, look at this right here, daily APR 2.4%, daily APR 3.44%, daily APR 3.14. Let's see, where are the new ones? Look at that, 4% a day, 3% a day, 4%, 1.05, 1.99, 4.13, 4.4, 4.7, 4.08, right? Again, as people jump into these pools, as we mentioned yesterday, the daily APR does go down, but that's how, that's how every farm works. That's how every pool works. So nothing new there. Key is to jump into these pools when it's early and then just kind of ride it out. But you can see here, there's definitely gains to be made. Where else are you gonna make 3%, 2%, 3%, 4% a day? Is on pulsechain, okay? Maybe there's a few places I haven't really looked, but this right here is kind of the first play that we're getting into on Pulse, because I have a whole lot of Pulse. It's kind of sitting in my wallet. So you know what? Let me throw a little bit here, a little bit there. So we have quite a bit in here right now. And like I said, there's ways to play this. Obviously you need to be conscious of impermanent loss. But yeah, you can take your profits in P share, you can sell it, you can sell it for Pulse, increase your position in Pulse, you can sell it for USDC, off ramp it, cash it out. By the way, someone said, well, how do you take your profit, after you sell it? The same way you got funds on Pulse chain, assuming you didn't already have your funds on here. If you use change now or one of these bridges, you can simply just bridge out, right, and then cash out. But yeah, Pulse rate is doing its thing. We'll do a couple of videos on this week, standalone videos, because again, there's a lot to it, and I'm just kind of doing some micro updates here. But this thing is definitely a hot play right now, as you can see, 1%, 2%, 3%, 4% a day possible right now. Of course, it's not going to stay like that. It'll move around. But yeah, we're making I don't know, $400 or $500 a day, I think, with this. I got to double check again. It doesn't stay fixed, so it's hard to calculate. But the last time I checked, it was like $500 a day. So, yeah, it's doing its thing. All right, guys, let's talk about GPBots. This one here, up to 1% a day you can make, which is what, up to 30% a week, because it pays out 7 days a week. You can see here. Let me show you the what the trades have been looking like. Here's just a couple of examples, right? 0.92, 0.93, 0.91, 0.94. So again, you're not making 1%. You can make up to 1%. So there are some days where you can hit 1%, I guess, but it's up to 1%. So again, very, very competitive. And again, there is a matrix compensation plan attached to this. Let me do a quick withdrawal. I've been meaning to withdraw from this, but I got pretty busy. So let me go over here and withdraw the 2100 I have. All you have to do, again, your wallet's already preloaded. You have to add your wallet right here. That is preloaded. And then all you got to do is decide if you want to withdraw or you want to reinvest. In my case, I'm going to go ahead and withdraw. And all you do is click that one button, click OK twice, and that's it. Within about 2 or 3 minutes, it'll be in my USDT TRC20 wallet. Okay. So again, very simple platform to use. Again, you do want to get positioned, as early as you can. That way you can get prime positioning in the matrix. But we'll talk about this more as we move forward. I'm just waiting on the new PDF. Once they give us the new PDF with the little changes and enhancements to the compensation plan, I'm going to update the overview in our channel. But yeah, main thing here that's not going to change. Again, passively, you could make up to 1% per day, with the Bitcoin arbitrage bot. Okay. So again, very, very simple to use. Let's talk a little bit about GS Partners. Again, with GS Partners, our team does a live Zoom every Tuesday. Every Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, we do a live Zoom. And every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, we do a live training. Now, because it was July 4th on Tuesday, we didn't hold a live overview Zoom. So they did both yesterday, back to back, which was Wednesday. So again, just moving forward, it's every Tuesday and Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. We do a live Zoom. And again, this one here has been It's been great. It's, if you want to watch the pinned post, I have some videos in our Telegram. Go to the pinned post. I take you through a walkthrough of how to get started. I also take you through an overview. Also, there's some videos back there on how to withdraw. I'm going to show you a sample here. I'm not going to withdraw from all my accounts because it's going to take me forever. Last time it took me about an hour. Took me about an hour to withdraw from all of my accounts because I have to go to every certificate, go to every load, withdraw, and then I have to go to all of my accounts. Okay, because in this particular platform, you can have multiple accounts. It's actually encouraged, like we've talked about that in the past. It's actually encouraged for you to have multiple accounts. That way you can stack up on the free certificates because again, for every 3 certificates you purchase, you get 1 for free and your sponsor gets 1 for free. Now, if you sponsored yourself, that main spot gets a free certificate. So essentially your main spot, you never really have to buy any certificates there. You could, right? But you don't necessarily have to. And you can just rack up on these free certificates and then just load them up, right? You can load them up, to create a weekly passive income. Of course, there's a compensation plan here, a very attractive compensation plan. It pays out, I think, 7 or 8 different ways. But yeah, it's been wild. You can look here. This is just one of my accounts here. You get paid in a TRX, whatever people are putting in, that's what you're getting paid on, right? If you're building a team. And then your passive payout, which I'm going to show you here how to withdraw. I'm going to do one example here. But again, you could stack up on BUSD, USDT TRC20, USDC ERC20, Ethereum, Bitcoin, BNB. This is just a great way to multiply your crypto. Now, again, if you want to be purely passive, let me show you here how I withdraw. Let me withdraw here from one load here. This was actually a demo account. Let me go to ready to withdraw. For this win certificate here, I have FinTech loaded. So let me withdraw from here. Let me see if I click withdraw. FinTech weekly. It says here I can withdraw 164 CVEUR, which is convertible euro, and that equates to 178 USDT ERC20. So I'm going to withdraw that. Okay. Now, imagine you have to go through all of your some of my accounts. I have like 20 certificates in each, in each account. I got to go through every load. I'm just showing you here just one load, but each of my certificates has 3 or 4 different loads. So it does take a little bit of time, but hey, it is what it is. That's how I'm okay doing that. Because again, this thing here, we're generating a very, very healthy weekly passive income. So here, if I go back to my dashboard, you'll see here that the ERC20, or excuse me, not the ERC20, it paid out in convertible euro. So I didn't have this before. Now you can see here it's 164. Now you might say, well, what do I do with that, right? Well, you would go down to exchange, click exchange, go to convertible euro, max. You can see here, you can swap it out for USDT right here. I'll get 174 USDT, ERC20. I'll click exchange, confirm. And that's it. If I go to my dashboard, you'll see that the convertible euro is gone. As you can see, it was here before. It says your account has been credited. Now you see here the USDT ERC20. So what I'll do is I usually will come in here and just empty out my dashboard once a day with my different accounts. It adds up. It adds up. When you have 5 or 6 accounts that, and this is actually the smallest account that I have. When you have these accounts that are building up, not only weekly passive income with all the different loads on the certificates, but you have, affiliate commissions that are coming in, it adds up to, quite a bit. And again, you can just withdraw this straight out. Like, for example, if I hit withdraw, let me withdraw the USDT ERC20. You would have to withdraw each token that you want to withdraw. But if I want to go to USDC or USDT ERC20, I can just type in 174.11, select an address, and then hit submit withdraw. And then I'll put in my 2FA. Let me grab my 2FA right here. Confirm, and then withdraw generated. Then I'll have to go to my email. Give me 1 second here. Let me see here if this is the right email. Again, you're just kind of looking over my shoulder as I do what I normally do on a typical day. So I'll come in here, and you can see here I have to confirm it second time in my email. It's just 2 layers of security, your 2FA, and then your email, and then you get that. So every withdrawal, every token you're withdrawing, you're going to have to submit your 2FA, go into your email, approve it, and then you can just, withdraw from these different tokens, right? So again, just an example here. I'm not going to go through my whole process with all my accounts. Obviously, I just wanted to show you one example, one withdraw from one load, from one certificate. But this thing here has been blowing up. It's fast becoming one of my top earning platforms in my portfolio. So yeah, GS Partners doing well. I'll leave a link down below if you want to check this out. All right, let's move on. This is a brand new platform that I just jumped into a couple of days ago. It's called Invisible AI. I think it's pronounced Invisible AI, right? Even though it's spelled differently. This one here, it's definitely high on the risk scale, guys, because you can make up to 2% per day, Monday through Friday, for 25 business days. Okay. So essentially, by the time your 25 business days is up, if you're making 2%, now again, depending on what plan you're in, you can either be making 0.5%, 1%, or 2%. If you're making 2% at the end of 25 days, that's 50%. And then they return your initial deposit back. So you're making 150%, of which 50% is profit, right? And that's at the end of 25 business days. So this one here is doing this thing. They did a Q&A with the CEO yesterday. I posted the replay on our YouTube channel, also in our Telegram. You can check that out. Again, it's a brand new platform. It's only been out for, I think, 2 weeks or so. At least that's when public promotion started, just about 2 weeks ago. So it's very, very new. Again, for me, I can't guarantee anything about any platform. I don't know how long they're going to run. All I can do is try to get in early and then see what happens. So I think we've done that. It's still early, because again, it's only been really about 2 weeks since they start public promotion. If you go to their YouTube channel, their oldest video is only 2 weeks old. So this is very, very brand new. Okay. If you like getting into new platforms, this might be something you might want to take a look at. I put in 3,000. Okay. I'm going to probably up my, I'm going to scale that and up that a little bit. Why did I put 3,000? Because if you want to make 2% a day, you got to put in 3,000. If you put in less than that, you'll be making 1%, or 0.5 or 1% a day. Okay. So I wanted to get the 2% and test it out. So it's been working great. Let me withdraw. I haven't withdrawn yet from this platform, so I'm going to test out the withdrawals, even though I have no reason to think it wouldn't come. I've had quite a few people tell me that their withdrawals have hit already. And in their Telegram, they have people posting up, withdrawal proof. But if I go to withdraw profits, just to kind of show you how this works, you do get paid in different tokens, right? If you're building a team, people are coming in with different tokens, and you can see here, whatever token they're coming in, and that's what you're going to get paid in. So let me see here. This is USDT ERC20. Let's withdraw in that. So 210. And then I'll hit request. Give me 1 second here. I've never hit this before. So let me hit request. Okay. And then this is what pops up. Once you hit request, it shows your address. And then you put in here your 2FA. We do that. and then hit confirm. So it says your withdrawal has been sent. I think it's an instant withdrawal. I think. Oh no, it's not. Excuse me, I'm thinking of a different platform. It's not an instant withdrawal. I think it takes 24 hours. That's so you can see here the ERC20 is gone from the USDT ERC20 is gone. I also have USDT TRC20. I can hit that. I can put in here 321.96. Hit request. Put in my 2FA. And then I could just simply just continue to do that, right? Let me see here. I think I withdrawn out. Here's Tether, USDT on Binance Smart Chain. I think the minimum is $10 to withdraw. West 2FA. And I think only Bitcoin remains. Let me withdraw that. So I'm here already. Was it 38.57? Yeah, 38.57. Firm. So yeah, that's simple. I think I'm definitely going to be scaling this because it's working smooth and it's still early. So yeah, this one here, check out. I'll leave a link for this down below. If you haven't checked out that Zoom replay of the Q&A with their CEO, definitely check it out. It's worth taking a look. Not saying it's risk-free. I'm definitely not saying that. Okay, every one of these platforms are going to carry risk, as I said at the beginning of the video. But yeah, it's definitely interesting. You can check it out. And if you want to get in, I'll leave a link down below. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Vortec United. This one here, new website. They have a new front-end website. Today at 3 p.m. Eastern, there's going to be a Zoom where the CEO is going to be announcing a couple of, from what they've said in their Telegram, some major announcements. So I'm going to be plugging into that, getting that info with that. But this one here has been doing its thing. Let me withdraw another 432.78. Let me hit withdraw. Boom. TRC20. 432.78. Withdraw. Grab my 2FA. And then this is another platform where you have to go into your email, 2 layers of security. Let me do that. Let me jump into my email. And there it is. So let me just copy and paste. Here, submit, and good to go. So I'll go in here and make a couple of withdrawal requests. It does get processed once a week. But Vortec continues to perform, guys. This one here, you can make up to 35% per month. And again, major announcements later today. So that should be exciting. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about BitSports. You can see here BitSports continues to perform. I think I have a little bit to withdraw here. Yeah, the P wallet, we're not able to withdraw yet. E-wallet, we can. I might as well withdraw that since I'm already here. Let's see. Okay, 172. Withdraw. Grab my 2FA. And it should be, oops, yeah, it took a little while. Let me do it again. There we go. So yeah, BitSports doing its thing. Another 4 days we can withdraw from our P wallet. But this one here continues to perform, guys. Again, they also have a live Zoom later today, if you want to check that out. So again, BitSports continues to do its thing. CloudFi, let me go ahead and withdraw. I got $523 here to withdraw. This is an instant withdrawal platform, guys. So once you hit the submit button, within a couple of seconds, you get a confirmation. And then within a couple of seconds of that, it hits your wallet. So there's the confirmation. And then this one here continues to do its thing. 25% a month, guys. Okay, 1.25% per day, Monday through Friday. If you're a team leader, you get a little bit more because you get passive payouts even on the weekends. But this one here continues to do its thing. Yeah, it's been running for over 100 days now. You want to check this out? I will leave a link also down below. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about ETF Pool. They had a live Zoom yesterday, a live Zoom overview. This one here continues to do its thing. Let me see. I might have to log back in on this one. I might have gotten logged out. Oh no, I'm still here. Okay. So let me withdraw. Let me click withdraw. Let me grab my wallet here. I'm going to withdraw it in BNB. All right, let me grab my wallet address. Oops, hold on. Let me switch out another wallet. Okay. Hit withdraw. It says your withdrawal request complete. Now, again, with this particular platform, they do have a promo right now for Dubai. So that should be fun. Again, you can win an all expense paid trip to Dubai. If that's something that interests you, this is one of the platforms that's running a promo. There's a couple of platforms I'm in that are running trips right now. This happens to be one of them. But this one here, if you want to just use the platform, up to 1.1% per day. So this one here continues to perform. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Rekt Network. This also is running a contest to Dubai, which I definitely need to step my game up here if I plan on winning that. But again, this one here is doing its thing. You can see I have $11,000 worth of packs. This one here, you can make up to 15%. Let me just do a quick withdrawal. Grab my pin. Let me see here. Right. So yeah, Rekt Network continues to perform. Again, you can make up to 15% with this one. It's only been out for a little while, I think a little bit over a month. So if you like new platforms, this might be something worth taking a look at. There's a couple things that are built into it to help it become or stay sustainable. Like there's a daily cap. There's a couple cool things. Check out my other videos on it. But yeah, this one here is doing this thing. It's performing. It's paying out. What else can we ask for? So yeah, Rekt Network continues to do its thing. Muqt, you can see here the price of Muqt token now at a little bit over 11 cents. The price of the token over the last month, it's only been out for about a month. The price of the token has risen a little bit over 10% the first month. Again, very sustainable numbers. As far as the plans go, you can make 7% to 15% per month. Of course, it pays you out in Muqt tokens, which you can either hold on to if you think the price is going to go up and sell later, or you can simply go to the swap, swap it for USDT, TRC20, and withdraw that out if you want. But this one here is blowing up. There's a lot of traction right now in the Asian market, Vietnam. What was the other country? Vietnam, Korea. There's a couple of countries right now in the Asian market that's really starting to pick up here. So this will be fun to see. Again, as more people join this, as the membership base grows, as more capital comes in, that forces the price of the Muqt token to increase. And again, it's organic growth. It's not, pump and dump, skyrocket, then all of a sudden, drop like a rock, right? The price. It's organic growth. It's designed for a long-term build. So this one here, we'll be talking a lot more as we move forward. But yeah, this one here, if you want to check this out, I'll leave a link as well BNB Minor, this one here, making a comeback. You can see here the price, not the price, the contract balance, 935 BNB. Was at 800 something a couple of days ago. Went over 900. Now it's at 935. This is not my BNB Minor wallet. I have that on another laptop. But yeah, this one here is doing its thing. You can see here the growth is steady. Will it have another major spike? We'll see. We'll see. It certainly looks like it's moving in the right direction. So again, this is another way to increase, or multiply your BNB, have BNB coming into your wallet. So BNB Miner continues to perform. Tegeta, this one here, I'm not even going to log in. I'm probably going to increase my position in this one here, because this one here, number one, the big selling point for me is it's very, very new. But also, as I look at the Telegram, it's really starting to expand and pick up traction also in the Asian market. So, yeah, this one here, 20 to 30% a month, you can make passively without recruiting anybody or building a team. However, if you want to participate in the affiliate plan, there's a couple ways you can actually earn from that. There's matching bonuses, but again, optional. If you want to be totally passive, 20 to 30%, and it's a little bit different in the sense that you're not making, revenue, or they're not generating revenue through crypto trading or Forex trading or, mining or NFTs. It's online casinos, right? They're giving you a little piece of the losses that people incur on their casino website, and they're giving you a little bit of the loss. In other words, you're getting paid like the casino, you're getting paid like the house. So you're on the other end of it for the first time, and you're getting paid because at the end of the day, the house always wins. We all know that. So again, this is a cool little platform. Again, it continues to do its thing. Real quick updates on some of these OG platforms I'm in. IX Global, Debtbox. Some of their tokens have been, flat out, doing a moonshot over the last couple of days. I posted a screenshot of the percentages the other night. I mean, it's pretty crazy. If you want to check this out, I will leave a link down below. Daisy right now, they're launching their new crypto packs. So again, I'll get some more insight and updates on that. I'll do a standalone video. But this one here, again, they're launching their new crypto packs, which my understanding of it, based on what I've seen, is it looks like it's going to be the most aggressive packs that they've put out to date. So that'll be fun to see. So again, Daisy continues to do its thing. You do need to have your TronLink wallet open, because it connects using using your TronLink wallet, and you do need to have USDT, because that's what you have to deposit to get into the platform. All right, last but not least, guys, this one here, elephant in the room. Got into this one yesterday. I made it very clear in my video that this was a super high risk degen play, straight degen. Matter of fact, the thumbnail of my video said straight degen play, right? I think it was 10% a day, and then one of the plans was 11,000%. Was 11,000 or 12? Was it no 1,200% in 14 days? Crazy numbers, right? I was very clear in my video saying, hey, this might disappear tomorrow. I don't know. Well, a couple of hours after I made that video, again, it wasn't even 48 hours since they launched, because they only launched the day before on July 4th. And I had a couple of people messaging me saying, hey, I can't withdraw from Clocksbit. I think it's done. They're having issues with withdrawals. So don't put any funds into this. I haven't tried to withdraw. I'm probably going to try to withdraw from this after this video, see what happens, even though I don't expect anything to happen, because like I said, I've had about 3 or 4 or 5 people saying, hey, I can't even withdraw from this thing. It's not working. So we'll see what happens here. Again, on day one, there were people withdrawing. So I don't know if they turned off the withdrawals or what have you. But I know on day one, when I was checking out their Telegram, people were, they were using the platform. And then yesterday, a couple of people, messaged me saying, withdrawal not working. It's not, I don't know what's happening here. So we'll see what happens here. You can see here they, took in $52,000, paid out 10,000. I don't understand these. I don't even want to call these. I don't want to even say they're a dev team, because who knows, right? Who knows who the owners are of this platform? But it's like, why pull the plug on, day one? Literally after you're literally on day 2 and you pull the plug. What's the most you took in? 40K, right? You took in 50,000. You paid out 10. So you have 40K, and you're going to pull the plug Like, why? It just doesn't even make any sense. But that's the way these hypes go, right? This one here, again, I was clear in my video. This can this can disappear tomorrow. Matter of fact, in the description box, I put in parentheses risk capital only because this can disappear tomorrow. So yeah, I put in what did I put in? I put 2K in and probably lost it. We'll see what happens here. But again, don't put any funds into this thing. Anyway, I think that's it. Again, if you're looking for some long-term plays, Vortec has been solid, BitSports has been solid, CloudFi has been performing, right? I think ETF Pool has a long way to go. Rekt Network, very sustainable numbers. We'll see what happens with Invisible AI because they just got started, but it certainly looks good. GS Partners, that's a long-term platform. Obviously, Drip, that's a long-term platform, a long-term ecosystem. GPBots has been doing its thing. And if you have money on Pulse, or if you want to get on Pulse, get into Pulse Rate. Again, not saying that those are all risk-free platforms, but they're certainly way more sustainable and potentially can run for quite longer than some of these hypes, like Clocksbit or some of these other ones that are out there that are paying 10%, 15%, 20% a day or what have you. You guys know those are not designed to last. They're just kind of like for fun, scratch that degen itch. It's like going to play blackjack in Las Vegas, right? If you hit, you hit. If you don't, you don't. You move on. But these other ones are more of long-term plays. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to have you look over my shoulder as I go through some of these different platforms, withdraw, take a look at them, kind of my morning routine. Follow me on Telegram, guys. I will leave a link for that down below. Again, if you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the little bell icon so you'll get notified straight away whenever I do a brand new video. As always, risk capital only. And again, fingers crossed that we get the countdown for DDD started soon. It'll come. Still no when. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.